Welcome back everyone to another episode of Anno 1800 Console Edition. In the previous episode, we just basically upgraded our farmers into workers and started getting some of the worker production going. As you can see, what we have done so far is we've maintained our sausage supply, and we've just started with the barley as well. Not the barley, the bread, excuse me. So next up, we'd probably have to go look at getting into sales, as that would help us get to the stage where we can actually build a bigger fleet. Just quickly looking at our production, just to see if it's all being satisfied. The moment it looks like we are on par with everything. Yeah, it looks good. Let's just head over to our citizens and check on their happiness as well. Everything being satisfied. How about the workers? They are still waiting on the bread production. See, they'll also need soap. Let's just see what we need. 300 citizens to start getting into soap. Okay, so I think the next thing is going to be getting into a sales supply. But first up, we have a quest to do. I think this is ours. Hi.
I just know you'll give for a worthy cause.
It's going to be a delivery request.
You are too kind.
She is looking for 7 pigs. Do not like this. Okay, so we can have our ship come and wait here. Let's just see our supplies on pigs at the moment. We have none. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna shut down the production for sausages.
Paying to attention for the boss. Taking a break, like you said we could.
Until that fills up. In the meantime, we can probably look at increasing the bread supply. We are going to need more farmers for that. Let's go ahead and build a couple more houses. Probably more than what I need. Question is, how are we constantly out of wood?
We put our love into this.
That seems to be a running theme at the moment. If I remember correctly, it was the same with the last episode. There's not enough cultivation areas. Thank you, Yorkin.
Put it towards something worthwhile.
And thank you, I will take your money. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a better spot for this. Right about there. That should help it a little bit. Now, what I also want to do is I want to look at, we still have about an hour and 16 minutes left on the ceasefire, so we are good on that front. Now, sales. We're going to look at getting into sales. It's a very simple setup and we don't need anything massive. We just basically need one sheep farm going into one sail maker. That's 1 on 1. We are going to need bricks though. 10 bricks. We're going to need 10 farmers and 50 workers. While that population climbs up, let's just put this in blueprint mode and see where is we going to put this. I'm probably sneak it in over here somewhere. Let's maybe just give this a
Better
turn.
do this by hand.
Okay, 50 workers. So let's just look at upgrading these 3 maybe. There we go. And there goes a wood supply again. Let's go have a look at shares as well, because that's something we wanted to get into to maintain a steady income. Our shares is at 39 per share. We barely have enough. And that's gonna give us a share value of 56. I don't know if it's necessary as yet. I don't believe it is. Especially because we can't really afford it either. Alright, so we're just waiting for the supply of bricks to come in. We're also gonna have to start looking at our steel production as soon as we hit 300 citizens. Church, I believe, is not going to be needed as yet for the happiness. Oh, look at it, it is. But that's gonna eat into our brick supply. Damn. Let's just have a look. 25 bricks and 20 wood. Ooh. Don't think that's gonna be worth it as yet. Let's just have a look at anything that we can export. We need a money maker. She'll obviously buy anything, but not at a better price than it would be. I think soap is going to be a money maker. I think that's something we should look into. That's $384 per bar, or per ton at least. I think that's gonna be the way to go. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our money maker. So while we're just waiting for this quest to tick off, let's go ahead and just wait for those bricks. There we go, and we have enough bricks to build the sail maker. There we go. Let's just go and make sure that our import and export stats is set. It's not set for this. As always, what we're going to do is just put everything on 50 and then sell Went above 50. Do that same for wheat. And the sales. See, are we missing anything? I'm gonna put steel on here already anyway, since we know that is going to be the same case. It's probably going to be the same case. And let's do weapons as well. There we go. How many pigs do I need for this quest again? 7 tons. It should be getting to that very soon. And that's 50 workers again as well. I think what we are going to concentrate on is getting soap production running. So let's have a look at soap. It's going to be 1 minute for 1 pig, going to 1 minute to make tallow, going to 30 seconds for soap. So we can have this as 1, 1, 2. Now, let's just quickly see how we're going to do this. What's going to be more practical? I'm just getting my calculator out.
I feel it reflects the times.
Let's see what the newspaper is. Oh, positive reviews all around. Great, we can just go ahead and publish.
No changes? Really?
So I've got my math wrong. Let's just do this quest first. Let's see what they have.
I'm happy as a sandboy. Will you build us another? Will you work your magic for us? What we do so love to see.
Okay, they just want me to take a photo for them. All I'm gonna do is this. Just jump to them. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna take a photo. There we go. Hooray!
Not bad for a big boss.
We got
No accidents in weeks.
effects weapon factory and heavy weapons factory. Production plus 20%. Nice.
Really, entirely?
Alright. So according to, I always get these mixed up. So one soap factory can do a ton of processing every 30 seconds, which means we need 2 tallow fitting into the soap factory and 2 pigs farms fitting into the tallow place. So that means citizen wise we're going to look at 60 farmers, 80 workers, 130 workers to be precise. Right, so let's just get the layout for this thing out. I want to make it as compact as possible at least. Where's our building square? Here. Okay, so if we are looking at see if we can probably fit it in here. Or even back here. Darn it. Let me... Alright, let's just get a basic setup going down. So what I want is for a, no man, for a pig farm to rotate. Let's just put you down here. You are going to have 5 farms. 5 farms. So let's see how many we can fit in, like there, there. And I believe what we did was do this. There we go, that's 1 pig farm. 1 tallow. We're going to need 2 tallows. Let's put another farm. Maybe there. Gonna put 1, 2, 3. Rotate it. 1, 2. And then we just need 1 soap factory. Can we squeeze in there? I think that's compact enough. And then we'll just put a road there and another road there. We're gonna just steal this, see where we can go put it in. Of course, we'll also need access to a warehouse. Wonder if this warehouse is close enough. I'm gonna try this and see if they'll be able to share. I don't know what the range is on warehouses. I don't think there is a range, to be honest. Or there might be a range per se. Let's just see. This one is in the vicinity of a warehouse. So we'll just see quickly. Just up. You said we're going to need 180 workers. And that means we are going to have to probably build that
to get stuck into.
church. We have enough pigs? Yes, we do. Let's get those pigs on board. We said we only needed 7. Oops. One back. You can come down all the way down here. And you can give it those pigs. Let's get our sausage production back up and running.
Halt the conveyor!
Oh, alrighty then. Got another quest here.
You look idle. Do this, would you?
Escort quest. For 9 grand. Yes, please.
Don't keep me waiting.
You can just wait for me. I'm busy with the delivery. Alright, so what we're looking at now is, since we've got our sales up and running, we need to get 130 workers. And what was the farmer take? If I remember correctly, the farmers were going to be 60 farmers. So what we can do is we can go ahead and build these 2.
Once we're done here,
That's done. And then tallow workers, we're looking at 40. 40 for this 80 plus 130. Let's go ahead and upgrade a couple of houses here. We can do 8 houses. That should be sufficient. Here. And then we might as well go ahead and build some more houses. This over. And bring this all the way down here. I know I said this was going to be a temporary setup, but let's be honest, at this present place in time, it looks like this is going to be a permanent thing. Sure. Let's go ahead and then we are going to need 30 more houses. Workers. And we'll do one more as soon as the farmers come in. I do not want to have a worker shortage, as that never carries over onto the publication of the newspaper very nicely, or favorably, if I can put it that way, rather. Let's just see, did you deliver the pigs yet? Come on, boy. You're my flagship, for heaven's sake.
Ooh, for me.
Here we go, money please.
It feels special doing a
Thank
good
you.
deed.
Okay, so you are gonna do an escort quest for us. Where is this escort quest? Go escort that ship. There we go. Alright, that's 130 workers. We should have everything we need to start getting this done. That's we do not have steel. We did not think about steel, did we? You know what? This is a perfect time to look into that right now. Alright, so we've got iron, we've got coal, we've got steel. Here's the problem with steel is they absolutely drain. It costs a lot to make. So I think for the time being, no, we don't have the cash flow to import. So let's have a look. How are we gonna do this?
Will you be my cannon fodder along the way?
It's one iron every 15 seconds. Can go into 2 of those. Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 1. 1 iron mine right there. There's our iron supplies. There's one right here. I wonder if we shouldn't take advantage of this area here. Let's go ahead and put this iron mine right there. And coal, it's going to be 1 into 2. Put that there. See, this is going to cost us 200 workers just to get the steel up and running. And then the steel beams is going to be another 200 workers. That is where the issues are. This one here. This one here. This one here.
Ship under attack.
Let's just go and have a look. Ship that's being attacked. Hardly. We'll make mincemeat of them in no time. Anyway, back to the building. Something like this. Here. here. This road can just basically come straight down. Alright, that also means since we cannot produce Tarlo yet, might as well put this on pause and save the farmers and save the maintenance costs. We'll go ahead and get the iron production going, as well as the charcoal production. We have to remember to put a warehouse up here, and a fire station is also what we need. There we go. So now we're looking at least 300 workers.
I'll throw in the furnace.
For massive expansion. And we do have a fire in this city. Let's dispatch of volunteer firefighters. Save him! Save the people! It's probably the drunkard from the pub that ran over and they just started the house fire there. I also feel that with all our expansions, the wood is what's becoming the bottleneck. Let's just go and have a look. Where's our shippy? Right, basically just past our island, because we're right here. Alright, so looking at in terms of wood, we have no wood. We can start with the steel production at least. So I was wondering if it's, let me just get away from the city because that music is so annoying. Gives you a sense of dread. If we look at another little lumber mill setup, it's going to be 5 farmers. I think it's going to be worth looking into another. Although there's so limited on space with these. That's great, isn't it? Now this is basically where the other one was. Just see if that's going to help our wood production a little bit.
Are you sure that's everything? Very well.
Thank you for that, good sir. So we need 300 more workers. That's what we're looking at. Although we have not maxed out here with any of these workers as yet. That will come as soon as...
I love the fire service. They help me a lot.
As soon as we've got soap coming in. What I could do is look at getting that church built at least, for the time being. And I can also look at getting beer production going. But I think the beer production is going to be in the next episode, as that's when we'll be expanding all the way to here to start the barley and beer production. We'll be doing imports by then. So for now, let's just see if we can keep upgrading. I think what we can do is we can probably go ahead and get these last couple of workers upgraded up there. And then all we have to do is try and get that production of wood coming in, because that's what's bottlenecking us at the moment. That's what's giving us the bottleneck. So next episode is going to be interesting, as we'll probably get this steel production going, as well as getting the production of the soap going, which is going to be our main export. Anyway guys, I think we're going to leave that here for today and look forward to the next episode. Thanks for everyone for joining.